I took an imam deer hunting in East Texas. He had visited my church because we were having a special event. He heard me talking to one of my leaders, how that I was going to go deer hunting with him, and he said, "Bob, I've never been deer hunting. Would you be willing to take me?" And I looked at him and I thought for a minute. I said, "Zia, I would, but if you go dressed like that, running through the woods with a 12 gauge in your hands yelling Allah Akbar, we're all going to die. If you're willing to put on a t-shirt, slick your hair back, speak with a Mexican accent, I'll take you." So I took him and we had a blast. My life has been changed radically by all the friendships that I have with Muslims and imams and Jews and Buddhists and other people. But it happened because I learned to be friends with them. I'm Bob Roberts, pastor of Northwood Church, right outside Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, speaking for the Emir Stein Center, answering the question, why do evangelicals dislike Muslims? Now that may sound like a negative thing, but I'm sorry to say it's true. As a matter of fact, our own research says that 57% of evangelicals have a negative view of Muslims. The only group who has a worse view? Evangelical pastors. Now what does that mean? It means evangelical pastors from pulpits and how they come across are the primary people who are spreading among evangelicals negativity. It has to stop. Why is it we evangelicals struggle with Muslims? We don't know any. We simply don't know any Muslims. We do a thing at our church every single year where hundreds of Muslims come and Christians, and we have a table where you can sign up at the end of the service and at the end of the eating time and go to a Muslim's home, or they can come to a Christian's home, and we get to know one another. And it's amazing what they wind up telling me. The Christians, after they've been to the Muslims' homes and they've been with them, they say, "You know, Bob, we never realized that they're just like us. They're not extremists. The views that we had, the crazy things about Sharia and all Muslims are like Al-Qaeda and ISIS, it's just not true. They're as afraid of them as we are. And Bob, did you know more Muslims are persecuted by the extremists than any other group?" And I sometimes grin from ear to ear because what's happened now, they're learning about who Muslims are not from a 30-second soundbite on the news, but from a personal relationship they have with someone. I want you Muslims to know there are many of us as evangelicals. You matter to us. We love you.